Hey everyone, my name is Kendall Johnson. My name is Kendall Johnson. Kendall Johnson, Midi Guitarist. Okay, I got this. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Kendall Johnson, again here with the Midi Guitarist Channel, where I help guitarists who suck at piano. And now it's not a training video on here's how to practice piano or anything like that. What the channel is dedicated for is people who want to control virtual instruments and their DAW using their guitar instead of the piano. Because sometimes it's just easier as guitarists to do creative lines and everything. And I know over the videos I've been creating, I've had a blast being able to just see what's possible with all these virtual instruments and how much fun I can have with the guitar versus the piano. Because even though I've been playing piano for a few decades, I've been playing guitar longer, and my passion is guitar playing. So I really wanted to incorporate that in my film scores when writing music. So as you notice, I don't have a guitar right now. And so the point of the video today is there's been a number of comments of asking, how do I get the Boss GM-800, I had to remember it for a second, I don't know why I forgot. How do I get the Boss GM-800 connected to my DAW? And it's actually really simple, and I just simply wanted to get this video for you guys. It'll be a short video, but for people who've watched everything else, they're like, hey, this is really exciting. Can you show me how to get going with this? And so I'm not going to show a video on how to place the pickup or anything like that on your guitar. There's tons of videos out there. There's some good ones. Boss does a great job with it. But this one, there's a few settings that you need to be aware of for sending MIDI into your computer, and just a couple of short tweaks. Sorry, my battery's about to die all of a sudden. After just a couple of short tweaks, you'll be up and running, no problem. So that's the goal of this video. And so on that note, let's dive in. All right, gang, so here is a close-up of the Boss GM-800. Now I have it on number 7. So these are the presets here. I leave it on number 7 because number 7 is my favorite number. So it really has nothing to do with anything, but you can have it on whatever preset you want. Because when you're using this as the controller, it literally is not sending any sounds from it. It is just a controller. So any of the patches or anything you have selected, nothing comes through. So first things first, I just want to turn this around, move the camera up here. So on the back, so there's a couple things as you get connected. Obviously you have your power, I have my MIDI out, and then I have my expression pedal programmed in, or connected in. And you can have up to 2 expression pedals if you wanted to. Now, you don't have to have your expression pedal, so if you have a keyboard and you have your expression pedal connected to that, you don't have to connect an expression pedal to this. The reason I do is because I have the Doepfer, LMK4 Plus piano, which is great, that controller. It's amazing. But I found that for the MIDI controller, for whatever the floor pedal, for whatever reason, the curve is just crazy. It's almost uncontrollable. And so for me, I found that when I plug into the GM-800, it's not as crazy. Might be because of the expression pedal I use with the keyboard. The keyboard doesn't like it. It wants something probably better than what I use. I just use a simple, not M Audio one, but just a simple expression pedal that you can get at Guitar Center for like 30 bucks. And so that seems to have solved that problem. So I have the expression pedal plugged in here, MIDI out. Now I'm using the old traditional MIDI capability, not the USB-C, which is, where is it here? Sorry, not USB-C. But it's like the old funky USB connector. I forget that is. Was it USB-B or something? Anyway, I was running into trouble. So I have a newer Mac, the Mac Studio, and I know that with the new operating systems, there's a whole lot of when you install drivers, you have to do trust and security, like a whole bunch of things. I thought I did that with the Boss. It started to become a headache where I was like, man, like the software isn't recognizing it, my computer isn't recognizing it. It was actually starting to be a real pain in the butt. So what I did is, so I got one of those MIDI to USB dongles. They're like 20, 30 bucks as well. And instantly, it was easy as butter. So that phrase doesn't even make sense. But it worked. I didn't have problems with it. I had problems with the USB. If you want to be able to use this controller and save the sounds on your computer, you know, that might be something you want to do. You get to decide. I'm just showing you what I did. So, couple of notes though. In order for me to use this and the expression pedal. So other than that, that's super simple. But what you're gonna have to do, hopefully you can see this here, you're gonna click menu. And you're gonna go to select or hit this button for MIDI. And then you're gonna see MIDI settings. Hopefully you're able to see that there. I'll zoom in with the camera. MIDI settings. And you're gonna see a whole lot of stuff here. There's two settings that you need to do. One is you're gonna land on this first page where you just ignore everything, go to the second page, ignore everything, you go to this third page, expression 1 CC number. By default, it's gonna be off. You're gonna wanna change it to 1, which is for the modulation wheel and so that's where your expression pedal, your floor pedal will control modulation. Now, if you have a second expression pedal, if you want to do, you know, you can have that one control the vibrato of stuff, or just add another CC number. But I'm just using the 1, and that's how you do it there. So that's how you get the expression pedal going. And then after that, just exit. Now, I'm trying to remember, I think memory serves me correctly. You're also gonna hit, so the MIDI setting and then guitar to MIDI. I believe by default, it is off. You're gonna wanna change that, so right now, so nothing would come out of here. So no MIDI, guitar to MIDI information will leave. You want to turn that on. Now, it's gonna send all of what you're playing MIDI out. And so those are the two things that you need to do. One, if you don't want to use an expression pedal, you just basically need to turn that guy on, the guitar to MIDI, and then you are up and running and good to go. Then you just exit. There's no save or anything like that, and then you're good to go. So simple as that. So that's pretty much it for the setting up the Boss GM-800 to work in your DAW, or DAW as some people say. Again, I use Cubase and Pro Tools, but this will work for obviously any DAW. And naturally, I am on a Mac, and that shouldn't matter whether it's Mac or PC. Like if you know how to get a keyboard MIDI into your computer, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm literally just viewing the GM-800 as a quote-unquote keyboard to get the MIDI out of it into my computer. So I hope that was helpful for you. I encourage you to go back, check out some of the other videos, making tweaks in terms of how I'm recording. I'm gonna add color. I wanted to try black and white, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try color. So I hope that you're able to see what's possible using the guitar as your MIDI controller versus the piano. And my hope is that inspires you to write some awesome music that you're like, wow, like now I can actually do this, or some of the lines that are in my head that I can't go ahead and get on piano, or it's really annoying having to program everything, I can get them done on guitar. So that's my hope and prayer for you all watching. So if you found this video great, subscribe, share it. It would just be a blessing to know that it's helping other guitarists who suck at piano or who may not want to touch the piano. So thank you again for watching. Watch out some of the past videos, subscribe for some of the new ones coming out, and blessings on the day.